Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS. It's Wednesday, August 16th, and we appreciate you joining us for the news. I'm Joyce Murrell reporting. Detectives with the Indiana State Police are investigating an officer-involved shooting that occurred at the Avia Apartments in Jeffersonville around 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Authorities were responding to that location to conduct a welfare check on 65-year-old Richard Glass. A neighbor at the apartment complex heard Glass making concerning statements about going back to prison before the man walked into his apartment. While police were en route to the apartments, a second 911 call was received from Glass himself. Glass believed someone was hacking his phone, informed police he had a firearm and did not wish to use it on the hacker, and requested a police response. When Jeffersonville police and EMS arrived at the scene, Glass refused to open the door and said he did not believe the people outside were law enforcement. Dispatchers contacted Glass on the phone when he reiterated the belief that the people outside were not officers and reminded responding agencies that he had a gun. Police pulled back from the door as Glass continued repeating those statements to dispatch on the phone. A short time later, law enforcement gained visual contact with Richard Glass from a nearby apartment and confirmed he was in possession of at least one firearm, as the suspect alluded to firing the weapon at others. Officers staged outside the apartment building reported gunfire from Richard Glass around 11:30 in their direction before another 2 shots were fired from the window of the Glass apartment. All attempts to make contact were unsuccessful. When police heard more gunfire from inside the apartment, Glass reappeared in the window with a drawn weapon and was shot by a responding SWAT team member. Once the suspect was confirmed deceased, law enforcement cleared the entire apartment complex for safety. No other residents or officers were harmed in the incident that remains under ongoing ISP investigation at the request of Jeffersonville Police Chief Kenny Cavanaugh. We'll share any updates to this story as they're made available. Tell City officials have advised of a road closure to William Tell Boulevard at the right turn from State Road 66 South. The restriction will begin at 7 p.m. local time today, Wednesday, August 16th, and continue until 6 a.m. Thursday morning to allow the Water Department to perform necessary maintenance. To clarify, the entrance to William Tell Boulevard will be closed. However, it should not impact all travel of William Tell Boulevard. Officials have apologized for the late notice and have requested motorists to use extra caution around crews who are working around the clock to complete the project. Memorial Hospital has announced the next Gardner Award recipient. The next recipient of the Gardner Award is Tracy Merkel in Environmental Services. Merkel is described as detail-oriented in her work while also being warm and friendly. Merkel is also active in her faith and helps caring for her family. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center created the Gardner Award as a result of the internationally known DAISY Award that recognizes the superhuman efforts nurses perform every day. The Gardner Award was created to acknowledge incredible support staff that goes above and beyond his or her regular call of duty. For more information on the Gardner Award, visit mhhcc.org or contact Brooke Ingram in Memorial Hospital's Human Resources Department at 812-996-6267. The Lincoln Heritage Public Library is looking for vendors for their Arts, Crafts, and Vendor Fair slated for Saturday, October 21st from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. Central Time. Caleb Knepp has details.
The Lincoln Heritage Public Library in Dale is hosting their annual Arts, Crafts, and Vendor Fair in October that helps fund the library's programming and is currently seeking vendors to fill the remaining spaces. Marcia Ketzel, one of the organizers of the fair, explains what some vendors will have and what they are looking for to fill the remaining spots.
We have vendors that can come in that sell like Mary Kay, Tupperware, different items like that, but also we're looking for those who actually make arts and crafts, do foods items, bakery items of any kind.
Ketzel also noted the need for a food truck for the event.
We have 22 tables, I believe, to set up, and we have 11 already, but we do need 11 more vendors. We also do food trucks. So we have one, we believe, that is set up to go, but we do need another food truck if anyone would like to come and set up outside for that as well.
The Arts, Crafts, and Vendor Fair is a great event for all parties involved, but the focus of the event is to ensure that the Lincoln Heritage Public Library has the funding necessary to continue and improve the programming that they offer.
Actually, the money that we get through this crafts fair goes to the Friends of the Lincoln Heritage Public Library, and then our money that we donate back to the library for items that they need that they wouldn't be able to purchase themselves. So.
From a makerspace that includes a 3D printer to all of the normal reading programs offered at the library, the Arts, Crafts, and Vendor Fair will go a long way in providing the resources necessary for the Lincoln Heritage Public Library to provide great services to the public. If you want to be a vendor at the fair or would simply like to attend the event, you can find more information online at lincolnheritage.lib.in.us. Reporting in Dale, Caleb Knepp, 18 WJTS.
Thanks, Caleb. Once again, the fair will take place Saturday, October 21st from 9 until 3 Central Time. We'll be right back with a check of weather, followed by Kurt Gutzel with sports.